Hey, what's going on, everybody? And welcome to the 500 subscriber giveaway. Feels like a million years to get this far, but finally showed up. We're going to hang out for a few minutes and chit chat a little bit before we get into that. Do got a couple announcements for the week. I have a great guest lined up for Thursday night, and to make it even better, once I found one for Thursday. I've got a featured channel lined up pretty much for the next 3 weeks, and I'm really excited about some of the people that are going to be coming on. This Thursday is going to be Tim. He's the Illinois Digger, and I'm really glad to have him in here to chat with because I found him on Instagram is where I first came across him, and we instantly followed each other, and we were always sharing stuff at the same time, and he was a really cool guy, and I hit him up, and he was like, "Heck yeah, I'll come on and talk about it." He's been on like YouTube for like 10 years, and I had no idea. So it's going to be an interesting chat. Then I have a couple guys lined up for the next 3 weeks after that, and or next 2 weeks after that for sure. And then I've got two on standby that I'm sure everybody that's in here is going to want to learn a little bit about. And these are all channels that I watch. These are all channels of people that may not get the credit or recognition around here that some do, but they're all pretty good people, and I really like them. I lost my cohort for a minute. I don't know where he disappeared to, but he'll probably be back in a few seconds. We'll go ahead and start going through the chat a little bit in here today. And we got a few new bodies in here today that I see. But I'm gonna start at the top. Gold prospecting out bush with Marky is on lockdown. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. But I got like 79 videos. You could probably spend the better part of a day watching some of my dumb stuff early on. Well, it might all be dumb. I don't know how well I actually picked up on it. Miss Southern Belle, thank you for being in here. I really appreciate that. And just while I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm going to go ahead and give you that moderator status. Goat is going to be a grandpa. Can you believe that? Goat is going to be a grandpa. He's going to have little kids, and literally kids, because little baby goats are kids. Relics and Stack Stones, Ian. Man, if y'all didn't watch the video, check out my logos. Ian, he stepped up to the plate and helped me fix some stuff that I'm not very good with. And I really appreciate that. I will say it until the end of time. He is definitely the man. I couldn't have done better myself. Outdoor Treasures, Brent, my new friend, thank you for coming back this week. If you didn't see it last week, our featured channel was Outdoor Treasures. And Brent was, it was his first time streaming, and he did pretty well. But I look forward to seeing him this spring get out there. Relics and Stack Stones. I already went through you. River Sticks Outdoors. Thank you for being here. Yee. Talking about the goat. Got you, man. I'm going to go ahead now, and I'm going to keep going through the chat, but I'm going to go ahead and add Nick and bring him up. Take It On. If you guys don't know Take It On, his channel is, he's my cohort, my digger, and my buddy that I dig with all the time, and he is ever so closer to getting to 100 subs. And I think that URL and being able to be found easier on the search is going to be helpful.
Yes,
We've been sitting here today waiting for this massive snowstorm, and it started out with about an hour and a half worth of ice, and then it finally just kicked in a little while ago. So now we're starting to get some snow, the white fluffy stuff. And he's gonna cut out at me at work tomorrow. Wait and see. He's gonna go sledding, guaranteed.
I gotta take my kids sledding.
Oh, I don't blame you. If my kids wanted to leave the house, I'd take them sledding too. Scrolling on down, scrolling on down. Metal Sharks is in the house. Thank you for coming, my friend. Scrolling on down. DF Digger, what's up? I've been trying to been catching all your stuff here lately, man. You're doing well. I like it. Dennis is killing it. I love his shorts. I can't help it. BC Treasure Trails, Jason, and if we get to the panel this week, Jason, you might have to come up for a little while again. I haven't seen you up on a panel in a while. Monk Cheetah, what's up, bro? Relatively keep going, man. There's way too much chat going on here. Northeast Searcher, what is up, my friend? Let me give you mod status so you can share your channel. Wow. Really happy to see everybody today. Mama's Gone Detecting. Saw that. Hey, the Michigan Magnet, man. If you haven't seen this guy, he magnet fishes in like the Flint, Michigan area. And dude, he's got this amazing personality when he goes out there and hunts. I really like watching his channel. And hint, hint, he's one of the people that I talked to about being a guest on here. So hopefully really soon we'll get him locked in and on.
Nice.
Ron Pinkerton, what's up, sir? Thank you for being here. Southern Cross Prospecting. I know that's an Aussie right there. I'm almost positive. I think that I'm almost positive. I love them Aussies because it's warm down there. I can watch. Natural Beauty, Bucci Bonita. Thank you, sweetheart, for being here. As always, her morning stream where they share channels, they multitask and share a bunch of channels. It goes out really well. They've helped several channels out of here, and we're very appreciative. Found a few channels down there that I like too as well. Keep going. I think the Viking King Detectorist. I remember seeing you over at Marlin's, and I'll get you up here in a second. Ron Ralph's son and PA Relic Hunters, two people that I know that I'm sub to. I've been catching up with, and Drummond Detect, and I think that's down to the bottom. Hey, speaking of which, what time are you going to leave me at work tomorrow, bro?
7 a.m.
No way. How you going to come? You're going to miss the whole day, huh?
Yeah.
Metal Detecting with the Silver Hunters is here. Glad to have you very much. I'm not going to hold off too long here in just a few minutes. I can't see it on my little knockdown screen over here, but what I was shooting for today was I was shooting for 50 likes before I did the giveaway. If I can get 50 likes before the giveaway, I'm going to add in just a cool coin. It may not be rare, but it is definitely something that it's a little different. Heck, I'll just go ahead and show you. It's one of them U.S. quarters that they minted at like 2000 to 2006. It's a state quarter, but it's the one with the 24 karat, like the gold plating that's put on it. And some soul must have keep breaking these out of their collections, and they end up at the cash register at my wife's work. This thing's not been scratched or dinged. Oh, it's kind of hard to do with the light, but it's a beautiful coin, and I know it's like 3 million of them that's been minted, and I know that it's not a real collector's item or anything like that, but it's in almost uncirculated condition. And if I get that 50 likes today, I'll gladly throw that in.
Nice.
So, without further ado, Nick, where are we at on the likes? Can you see it?
29.
29. Well, if
Yes,
everybody
sir.
goes ahead and smashes it for a few minutes. Hey, I want to say there's a few more people that showed up. Metal Detecting Jim. Hey, the other day, she had a premiere that was going up on Sunday, and it started to come up, and I was sitting there. I was going to watch it, and then it disappeared and changed times, and I didn't get back over there. So, Jim, just letting you know that I'll come back and catch that video. It looked like you did really well on that hunt, and I want to say congratulations because I think it said gold and silver in the title.
Right on.
Drummond Detect, Heavy Meadow, what's up, bro? Glad to see you in here tonight. And anywho, I think that's just about to the point. Demon Rat Detecting, I did not catch you. Let me make you a moderator, sir.
that Loki or Thor?
That is Thor, and I have no idea what he's snapping over. You know what? So the problem in my house is that I have 2 dogs, and they are very much protecting this house. All right. Well, we're getting close. I really did not have a whole agenda for tonight. I did want to mention Thursday night at 9 o'clock. We're gonna burn Tim up at Illinois Digger and hit him with some questions. And now both dogs are snapping. So I am going to go ahead and get this thing swapped over, and hopefully I can get it over pretty quick and right to the random YouTube picker and add the thing. Let's move this on up here right now. Shit, dogs. Let's see. There it is. Let's see. So I'm going to go in here and paste this URL. And I tell you what, I don't know that I'm going to, if we can make that 50 by the end of the stream, I'll go ahead and add that gift in later. But I think I got that. Hey Nick, you might want to give me 20 seconds and let me see what the heck's going on. I think somebody's here.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if he left my mic on or not. Can you guys hear me at all? Because he may have muted me. So I'll just sit here and talk to myself.
You're not muted, Nick.
Oh, sweet. Well, that's just great. Put me on the spot like that. I can't. Yeah, I'm not good about this. Great. Right on gold prospecting. He said, yes, mate, we can hear you. Now they're all laughing at me. That's hilarious. Thanks, guys. So if you haven't seen Shane's dogs, if you check Marlon out on one of his Sunday streams, he had like a puppy bowl. Those dogs are absolute tanks. But he's right. They do protect that house. It's awesome. I got a medium-sized dog, and he's got an evil bark, but he's the sweetest dog you'll ever see. So they're definitely not little ankle dogs for sure. Indiana Tones is in here. What's up, man?
So before I go over and roll this, has everybody that is subscribed here been over to the other channel and left a comment? If so, or if not, you got about 2 minutes, because at 9:15 I'm gonna roll this thing up. So let me give you just a couple more minutes to do that. Sorry about the doggos; they're a little rambunctious. And while we're sitting here on this 2 minutes, I was thanking Ian earlier for the logos, and they were fantastic. But I want to tell a little story, because Ian was kind of perusing through my channel, and he got on one of my playlists, and one of my music playlists. And Nick, there's a band on there. It's called I See Stars. Have you ever heard of that band?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to tell this story to Ian because he was a fan of them. He liked them pretty well, I guess. And there's one album that they got I love. It's amazing. So Alex and I were going to go. Alex is my daughter. And at the time, she was an 18-year-old high school senior. And we were going to go to Louisville, Kentucky to go see this concert. And she was like, because her and I do so much together, she was like, ordered the tickets and paid for them in advance, and I didn't have to do anything. She says, all I need you to do, Dad, is drive to this concert. And I when it came up the venue, and I can't remember the venue name, I wasn't familiar with the name of this venue, but it sounded familiar. You'll kind of know why here in a second. So we drive down to Louisville, and we're on this other side of town, someplace that I know that I hadn't been in a long time, or if I'd ever been at all. And we pull in this venue, and what I see is, and here I am with just picture this, my 18-year-old naive child at the time, because she was very naive at the time. And we roll into this venue, and there's tons of people, everybody head banging, got their T-shirts on, everybody sitting in the parking lot having a good time. And I look up, and this venue that we're showing up at for this concert tonight is nothing but a strip club. So here I am, let's see, I'm trying to think how old I was. I was a 42-year-old man at the time. I'm sitting in a strip club parking lot, hanging out with people with my 18-year-old daughter, and I could not have felt any more uncomfortable in my whole life. So we're sitting there, and it's come down to we're sitting there, but there's a delay, and come to find out that the tour bus that they had when they were pulling out of Nashville earlier that day had broken down. So I did not have to go through the awful embarrassment of sitting in a strip club with my daughter. But that's for Ian. I wanted him to hear that story because I thought that was. But we did get to go back and see them at a later date. They put them in a regular, like an ice skating arena or something like that was down there, and so we didn't have to go through the strip club thing again. But every time she tries to get me to go to a show now, to one of these small shows with one of these bands that's not real big, I'm always asking her. I'm like, listen, you're not dragging me into a strip club now again, are you? And she always laughs about it. And you know what she convinced me to do? She convinced me that her and I are going to get together, and we're going to come up and we're going to stream we're going to start a channel. She's going to start it, and we're going to stream sports talk, because and it's going to be called It Must Be in the Blood. So
Nice.
that was something that she wanted to do, coming later this year for sure.
So
anyway,
did that happen to be Phoenix Hill Tavern?
no, Phoenix Hill is a bar. It's a good bar though. I can't
Yeah.
remember the name of it. It'll come to me at some point. But yeah, that I was scared to death. I didn't know how to react. I mean, what do I do? Do I look at the girl serving me naked? What do I do with my daughter sitting there? I couldn't fathom how to deal with that.
You put your blinders on, bite your lip, and just go for it, man.
Well, because at the time, I'm like, I got to assume that she's going to be more uncomfortable than me. Do I shelter her? Do I tuck her in my arm, or do I just kind of go with the flow and treat her like I didn't know what the hell I was going to do? I'm so glad I didn't have to deal with it. Going on. So, anywho,
Heavy Meadows said that Phoenix Hill closed down. I didn't know that. I used to go see shows there all the time.
Yeah, he probably knows the strip club I'm talking about, some sleazy little place down by Preston Highway. I'm glad we didn't have to deal with that. I'm going to go ahead and flip this back over to the random comment picker, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw this, and then let's see what happens here. I want to thank everybody for signing up. You had a few extra minutes. I've seen a few more come in. I just got the URL pasted in here, and I've never done this before, so if it screws up, I apologize. I'll fix it. Here we go. And the winner is, let's see, include not allowing duplicates, and then include replies. No, I don't want to include replies. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I think that should do it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Says pick a winner. Here it comes. The Tonight Game Show. Yay. Hi, buddy. Awesome upload. I am not familiar with you. Probably somebody that I have never met before. The Tonight Game Show. The Tonight Game Show. Tonight Game Show, are you in the house tonight?
I have not seen that name.
The Tonight Game Show, are you in the house tonight? Oh, where'd you go? I lost Nick. So here's how this is going to work. Whoops. If you are not here tonight, game show, going to place this in chat a little bit. Please get a hold of me by email on the About section of the page. Metal Detecting Melbourne, hello. If I don't hear from you in a couple days, I will give you until next Monday. That should be plenty of time. If I do not hear from you by then, I am going to roll again, because I'm going to give these gifts away, and I will show them again. One is and I am not affiliated with Calico in any way, shape, or form, but one is a hand digger, and these are really pretty nice. Little Gator hand digger. And the Calico metal detect. Put all your metal detecting gear in bag. These work really nice if you're going on a trek. They're lightweight, and you can stuff just about anything in here. Oh. But anyway, what was that name again? I can't even remember it. The
The
Tonight Game.
Tonight Game Show. He's got 367 subscribers. He does a lot of RD3, or no, that's RD2, Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, so he's a gamer, and that's the other thing.
For sure.
We're everybody in this metal detecting community should know that we're thanks to Marlon at Mayor Videos. He has really got us expanding our horizons a little bit, and comic books. Anybody's treasure is welcome. Detección Costa Rica. Hola, mi amigo, mi hermano. But yeah, I wish. But I'll give him 1 week, and if he does not come back in here, we probably won't do another drawing on a Monday night. I'll put it in the Thursday night. And so, like I said, it's been 20 minutes or so. Hey, we've got a decent amount in the house today. If I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop up the link that if anybody wants to come in here and share tonight, since we got so many in the house. I think that giving somebody else a chance to share their channel a little bit and come under my scrutiny would be fun. Here's the link if you want to come in tonight. I'll take a few of you for a little while. I don't want to keep anybody too long, but I figure it's a good opportunity to share what you do. So anybody that wants to come up, there it is. Hit me. So, are you working on hey, not literally, bro. So, have you got anything filmed for part 3 of your video yet on the Power Wheel?
No, not yet. I've got the front end of that little 4-wheeler that I'm using as a donor for the front suspension and steering and stuff. So I've got all that pretty much cut up and ready to go. I've just got to weld it in place. I've got some wire. I'll take everything apart and weld it all up, mock it up, take it apart, full weld it, strip it, paint it, reassemble, and then build all the wiring and the dashboard and stuff. So might be able to squeeze another 3 videos out of it, so I'm not sitting there boring everybody to death.
No, it's that's really cool because you know what, a lot of dads probably sit around here want to know how to take their little kids' junky toys and make it into something that you can actually ride around on, and I found it completely interesting. Metal Detecting Melbourne, what's up, my friend? Cheryl and Randy Combs, thank you for coming tonight. I really appreciate it. Metal Detecting with the Silver Hunters. I'm going to make you a mod. Thank you for showing up tonight. I'm not sure I remember you, but at least I'm just being honest. Marty Bristol, Digging with Marty's in here. It is cool, Marty. Nick's a multi-talented guy.
Aw.
Yeah, right. Hey, what are you gonna do when your little daughter starts doing stuff like that to you? Hi, Emily. Little Dirt Diggers is in here tonight.
What, having me go to a show in Louisville? That kind of thing? The whole backstory we just went through?
No. Putting you into a situation that's going to make you uncomfortable as a dad, as a father. It's going to happen.
I've already been there. But I really don't know. Kind of shoot by the hip, you know what I mean?
I'm telling you, there is no weirder feeling, dude. Digologist, hello. Yeah, she does that to me quite frequently. She has done it several times in her life. She actually tries to embarrass me, and I thought I couldn't be embarrassed, and she's succeeded several times. She's a personality.
Yeah, for sure. She's a good kid though. You did good, man. You did really good. The only problem that you have with her is she's way smarter than you.
Oh my God, I know, right?
Not trying to knock your intelligence because you're a pretty smart dude, but she's got you, man.
Yeah. Well, she came over. Hey, and just out of curiosity, did you notice? Have I lagged any tonight like I normally do? Them little spurts.
I don't know if it's you or me, but I keep getting dropped here with all this snow. I'm getting crap reception. So.
Well, I was saying because the cable company told me that this new modem and router, putting a new one in, would fix my problem. They thought my problem was the router. I haven't noticed it. So, but anyway, I was just saying. Oh, thanks, Ian. I appreciate that, my friend. I wasn't sure because I was scared that wasn't my issue and it was going to be like, to get them out here. Indiana Tones, Lou, thanks for showing up, my friend. Appreciate it. Everybody that's in here tonight, I've never had this many people show up, and it really surprises me.
Yeah, it's nice
Frederick
to see
Romano,
everybody out here.
yeah, I'm really surprised, because I really thought with 35 or 36 in the house, we might get a few up here. I'm not really trying to run this too far, so I'm going to try and keep it fairly short and sweet. We might go for a few more minutes, make it an even 30.
Cool.
Anybody that wants to say hi or promote their channel in any way, come on up. I'm gonna go through the chat a little bit and see if there is anything in here that I want to talk about that I haven't noticed. Man, it is so cool seeing. I mean, I see people in here that to me are like, I don't know. I watch them every day. I watch them every week. I feel like they're stars. So it's kind of cool.
I know, right?
I get to be that little fanboy stuff. Is everybody else pummeled with snow today and ice? Because that's what we're getting right now. Digologist, I am Columbus, Ohio. If you know where Cincinnati is, we are exactly about 65 miles west of Cincinnati, right on the Ohio River in Indiana and Kentucky. Nick is in Indiana, lives, and I live in Kentucky. So we live right on both sides of it.
I throw stones across the river at him.
Yeah. Illinois Digger. Hey, there is Thursday night's guest in the house, Illinois Digger. Hey, Tim, what's up, bro? Thanks for stopping in tonight. I made you a moderator. If you want to link your channel out there to go ahead and get everybody started, getting caught up on your material, that'd be fantastic. Jim, did you get that video premiered? Because I know you changed the time on it. Metal Detecting Jim. And I know that it looked like you had found some good stuff, so I wanted to see.
85 degrees in Melbourne. That's what MD just said, MD Melbourne.
Brother, I see. That's it. I need to be finding me some Aussie videos to be watching because 85, you should be digging every day.
I really like the Australian videos. I get a kick out of that, man.
Digging Riches, where are you at in Florida? We're going to be dead smack in the middle in Orlando in June. Oh, well, heck, hold on a second, Nick. I got somebody that I don't hardly know.
Sweet. Bring him up.
Welcome to the stream. PA Relic Hunters. What's up, my friend?
How's it going?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
You sound good. What's your first name, bro?
Rich.
Rich? You're Rich?
Yeah.
That's Nick, and I'm Shane. It's nice to have you up here for a few minutes.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, it's getting deep in here. We'll get one more up real fast. Hey, Lou, how you doing, brother?
What's going on, guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hey, awesome. I'm going to hit you guys with a couple questions for a few minutes. I'm not going to try to keep anybody too long, but PA Relic Hunters, Rich. Hey, what's your arch nemesis right now, brother? What's your white whale? What are you looking for that you haven't found?
Well, it was a barber quarter. Oddly enough, I couldn't find one for the longest time. I found one just recently, which was nice. I can't get any KGs. I can't get anything King George. Can't get a 1700s coin at all. So that's probably my white whale right now. So
are you in Eastern Pennsylvania?
Western.
If
I was in Eastern, I'd probably have one.
Right.
So,
right.
So are you close to Matt from Treasure Hunting SWPA? Do you know him?
No, I don't actually.
Southwestern Pennsylvania, that's where he's at. I know that's where he's at. He's been on for a long time. He's one of my first YouTubers, other than somebody gigantic that I watched. Lou, what's your white whale, bro?
It's a tough question. This year I want to find a cab bust, and I'm dying to find some arrowheads. I know a spot on where I live there; they've been found, but some kind of a gas company owns the land. I'm gonna try to go on the edge so I don't trespass and try to find one of them there. Definitely.
see, we haven't really got into that yet, but we're in an area that's heavy for the arrowheads and Native American stuff. We just haven't really got. Most of these farmers aren't plowing the fields like they used to around here. They're just planting. But yeah, that
Really cool.
that white whale stuff. Those are the ones that haunt you forever. And around here, it's the silver quarters for me. Nick is his white whale. He's determined is going to be a Morgan dollar, which if you're going to have one, that would be a nice one to find.
Yeah.
Hey,
I feel like that's impossible to find, but yeah, that would be another one. Sure.
Yeah, I mean that's just there. It's not a white whale. It's just if it shows up, it shows up. It's obviously a white whale.
So to that note, earlier this year, Nick found his oldest coin ever, and it was a Chinese coin, and it was such a pain in the butt to date, but it dated back to the 16 or early 1700s.
Wow.
And that's such an unexpected find. We didn't even know that it was coming up. And so, I mean, that was his oldest coin, and that was a really good day for him. But I
actually thought it was a washer. It's
oh, nice
square hold. Yeah, it's a strange one for sure. I didn't know what I was digging.
I did find one of those, and if it's dated the 1700s, then I guess I'm in the 1700s club, and I didn't know it.
Well,
so you have to really look at the writing on it. If it's clear and you can see the writing, they're copper, they're bronze. There's like the different dynasties have different symbols on them, and there's no way in hell that I can read Chinese or even begin to understand any of it.
You can't.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't everybody, right?
Cool.
Yeah, I started learning German, but that's a total different story. But yeah, no Chinese. So
1,600 coins. I mean, I would really like to find one of those too.
Heck yeah, you got that opportunity where you're at. That's for sure. And,
Sure.
and I think Lou, I know the answer. I think I might know at least part of the answer to this question. But hey, where did you find inspiration for your channel? Who was somebody that influenced you? And I know Merrill probably was one of them for sure. But who else? I mean, Metal Detecting NYC, by the way, has just got over 10,000 subs. Congratulations to him. But who else has helped you all along your way?
Well, I already had a channel. I have a channel for 10 years. It was just dead for, I don't know, 7 years. And then I just started playing around with it. And I noticed I'm in one of the 5 boroughs in New York City, and no one was doing anything like that. So I figured I would just play around with it. And you could see from where I started to now the transition of editing and stuff like that. But that's how I met everybody. And that's the good thing. Good parts of the internet. You can meet people with your interests. When it's a positive interest, it's good.
Yeah. So your little group up there, I gotta say that I like watching most of them guys. I like watching the Digging Duo. I like watching. I love Carlos. Carlos and I are becoming friends because I think we're kind of like minded. I think that guy's fabulous. But Rich, who motivated you, my friend?
To start the channel, or just in general with metal detecting?
How about both?
So, I mean, I've been metal detecting since I was like 12. I stopped for a really long time. Just recently, in the last couple years, got a new detector. I've been watching the Hoover Boys for 4 years. I mean, they're just easy to watch and fun to watch. So, inspiration to start a channel. I never really wanted to. It was just more of a, I met another guy. His name's Sean. He's in our group. It's me, Sean, and Dave. There's 3 of us in our group, and Sean started the channel, but the 3 of us all work on it. I do all the editing myself, but it's kind of funny to see the progression. We started April 25th was our first video, so we're moving up pretty fast. Which actually, in the last month, it's been pretty drastic of getting like almost 250 subscribers in the last month, which is really blowing our minds. So we're almost at that. We're getting close to that. We want to get to that 1,000 mark. So, but we're getting there slowly.
That's awesome, man. Just moving that quick.
I mean, it's fun. It's if you put out the content, and we only put a video. We put a video out once a week. We try to put. We're getting a little stuck right now. The weather's not very good. Indiana Tones is doing all these live live digs out on the beach. We don't have the chance. We don't have the chance to do that. So
Yeah, that's why we're in here, kind of. I mean, that was part of the reason that we came in here, was we didn't want to lose the momentum for our channels. I mean, we were picking up momentum in November and December, and the digs were going well. Lou, you've picked up tremendous momentum here lately, and I seen you out mudlarking, bro. How was that?
Oh man, it got really crowded, but it was fun. It all depends on if the sand comes in or out, how good of a day you can have. Unless you're really good at it, like some of the people there.
what do you find? I didn't watch it. I saw the live stream earlier today with the mudlarking, and I just didn't actually. I clicked on it, watched it for like 2 minutes, and then I was like, I backed out. I was doing other things. But
it's when it's live, it's like watching the Blair Witch Project, because it's bouncing all over the place. Because you're constantly digging. You could basically find anything there. It dates back to the early 1800s, and before that, people lived on that island. It's a long history, but you could pretty much find it. In Morgan's P styles came out of there, all types of jewelry, relics.
Now, are you detecting, or are you?
It's a national park. You're not allowed to detect there. But
so you're just looking on the surface then.
Surface, and then you want to you got to be careful. There's like a bottom layer. You don't want to mix it too much. Then you won't be able to see anything and become like mud. So you just want to fan it.
Okay.
And mix the water. It's like an art to it. If you don't do it right, you're just going to make mud. But sometimes it's just on the surface and you could see it. It's really cool.
If you got good eyes, it looks like it could be a lot of fun. I used to watch mudlarking channels over there in England. Watch them right on the River Thames, down there. I can't remember the guy's name. I've watched so much YouTube in my life, it's not even funny.
Yeah, me too. Well, I can recommend a couple things. That TubeBuddy app, plugin, whatever it is, it's free. You don't have to buy the upgraded version. It'll tell you based on your title what keywords are more popular, and you have to put the tags in. If you don't put the tags in, I mean, there's some people that go viral without tags, but if people are searching of all the metal detecting videos of the day, if that tag is there, your video is going to come up.
Yeah.
That's really good. It's also good to branch out to other things like Clash Guitars. I don't know if you know that channel. He started off coin roll hunting, and he has almost 100,000 subscribers or more because he did other things. He does prospecting, metal detecting, foraging for mushrooms. It's crazy, but he actually came to New York City and dug some of the sidewalk and panned it out. Does pay dirt reviews, so it just blew up because he's putting the content out there.
But I noticed with that though, it's sometimes, it's beneficial. You get the subscribers, but you don't keep them. Okay, so I'm into metal detecting and I'll watch coin rolling and stuff like that. But when he puts out a video for something else, it's only going to be the people that subscribe for that channel for that certain thing. So the views aren't there.
It depends on the personality too, if they like them or not.
Right.
I would think it's better to have 1,000 fans than to have 30,000 subscribers.
Right.
You want the people that care about what you're putting out.
So
that's the good thing about this community. I mean, everybody has a little bit of that kid in them, right? And that's where all this metal detecting come from. Everybody that I've ever talked to has either started this as a kid, quit throughout their teens or 20s, and then picked it back up later in life. And it just kind of brings back that nostalgia. So we all kind of have that connection there. And that's what makes this so good, is because whether Shane's doing one thing or you're mudlarking or you guys down there, Rich, you guys are doing something else, you're always going back to that metal detecting. And then that's part of this community. And that's what brings us all together, is that childhood, that little spark, that nostalgia feel. And I appreciate everybody here, and sorry for rambling there for a second, but
it's a great point. Without everybody that's in here tonight, everybody's supporting one another. I'm sure everybody in here is probably subscribed to Lou's channel. I'm hoping that most of these people are starting to subscribe to Nick's channel. He's closing in on 100, by the way. I really like to see him hit that, because that changes his searching on the YouTube app, stuff like that. It makes him easier to find. Exploring Northern Ontario, welcome to this stream tonight, sir. You missed the drawing, but it's nice to see you because I have not met you before. Thanks for being here. We'll be glad to check out your channel later. If somebody wants to drop his link, please do. Yeah,
Metal Sharks. I'm sorry to interrupt. Metal Sharks TubeBuddy. Download TubeBuddy. It's free.
TubeBuddy. Is that
Yeah, like
just an app for your phone?
well, you do it on your computer and you link it with your YouTube, and it just helps you with everything. It's really cool. You could pay for more stuff, but I do the free version. You don't have to pay for anything.
Lou, if you could here in a minute, when you get a second, when you want to drop that link into the chat for everybody, so that if they want to put it in, I think I made you moderator for sure. So like,
Let me look that up.
That will make it easier for everybody that's in here that's hanging out. But I had never heard of it, so I'm definitely interested as well. Rich, what's next for your channel? When do you release videos, first of all? Because I know everybody that here might want to watch you would like to know when you release your videos.
So we were doing them every Wednesday, but we noticed that we weren't having really much play on Wednesdays for some reason. It wasn't picking up. We switched it to Thursday, and it was a huge difference. I'm not sure if that makes a difference in the algorithm of when you put them out, but we're starting to drop them every Thursday. The last month or so. So
do you have a set time?
No, we don't, because sometimes it depends. I mean, we all have kids and everything, so sometimes it takes a little longer to get it out in the morning. So it's sometime within that Thursday.
I can tell you that when you're trying to grow, that the best thing to do is be consistent on your release times. And you know what? Put out the premiere. Put it out as a premiere and see who wants to come in and watch it, because that's generally when, being a small channel like what I have, when I premiere a video, I get most of my traffic. When I premiere it, I get it done as early as possible, and I try to be consistent. That was when we started being consistent on release date and time. That's when everything kind of picked up a little bit and was starting to grow a little faster. I don't know if that's Lou he's doing something every day. I'm almost jealous. Are you still kind of on lockdown up there, Lou?
It's hard to say. I live in the suburbs in New York City. There's a lot of anger going on right now with restaurants. I don't even want to get into that, but I don't know. My kids right now with being my wife is a teacher. She took off to take care of my kids because their school gets closed down every other day because people are sick. So right now they're home. I'm working remotely. I'm an inspector. I go out half the day. So I have a window on weekdays to do an hour of detecting or do whatever I want to do. So I just make it work, but I find a balance between, I have 2 7-year-old girls. I have a 2-year-old boy, but I make it work. If I feel like I'm getting overwhelmed, I'm not going to do it. I try to do a video every day. Once in a while, I'll skip a day, or I'll have so much footage where I could break it up a little. I don't have to do it every day.
No, I admire that, my friend, because, balancing work, life, and living in the city during this pandemic, which is hopefully on its way out. I'm very hopeful that it's going to die down and everybody can get back out again. But the way you balance it and you put out your videos, and you know what, you're not putting out, you're putting out decent content. I want to talk about your, the only other thing I want to talk about with you is that I haven't got a chance to is your cooking. Man, I know you got a cooking channel too, but I was impressed, bro. When you did the video, it was pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah, I separated. I didn't know if people wanted to see that on a treasure hunting channel, so I figured I'll separate it. I wanted to leave like an archive for my kids, basically.
That's
awesome.
Good. Yeah, because everything we put out there, our kids are going to be able to see for a long time to come. So we are leaving a legacy in a sense, unless they take YouTube down and don't let you see what's on there. But yeah, I wanted to tell you that,
Thank you.
I've been watching you for quite a while.
Thank you.
And that was really cool. I mean, oh yeah, no problem. It's real simple to do when you get on here, and the same channels are always the channels that are constantly putting out content is somebody else that I always watch too. Whoever's putting out something all the time, I gotta watch, because I'm not watching TV, because TV is nothing but garbage.
That's true.
Yeah,
turn off
this
the
is all
news.
real.
If you want to be happy,
it's not
watch the
scripted.
news.
Yeah, this stuff's not scripted. I mean, it's when you find something awesome, you're generally excited. So
yeah.
I mean, it's not you're not putting a production on. It's real life.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Our reactions, the camera's on, but our reactions it would be the same as if it was on or off. So
you almost forget it's strapped to you or in your hand sometimes.
Yeah.
Right. I like the live stream because it shows, it's. I'm not saying people aren't genuine, but it shows. Some days you don't find anything. Some days you find great stuff, and you're watching it live.
Yeah, finding something live like that has got to be a win. We're gonna try that this summer sometime, actually live digging out there. But it's only going to be on a really good permission. Do you do a weekly video, Lou, or are you just whenever you get something done?
I'm totally random, spontaneous. I don't have anything planned. The snow. One good thing with the snow is it helps clean up my house, all my finds, because it gets overwhelming having so much stuff to go through.
Right.
And if your family's not really into the hobby, you may want to organize your stuff if you want things to work.
My wife keeps me in check.
Yeah, there's nobody in my house that likes the hobby, and they're always trying to kick my stuff around.
Yeah.
I see Gene from We Dig It's in the house. That man does not have to worry about weather. I'm so jealous of that man's weather that he's on that island down there. Sounds like fun. I would love to go down there. Hey, it's coming up on quarter till. I've got a few more minutes in here. Lou, you got anything big coming up?
Yeah, in April I'm going. So I think there's another 100 slots for. I don't want to take up too much time. There's a free hunt, totally free on Saturday in April. It's called the. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I can't remember. It's in New Jersey. Oh, it's called The Real Deal, New Jersey. There was a task force for metal detecting rights that was created when they took away all the permissions in New York City that helped give all the rights back, most of them. They had like $15,000 around that amount, and they disbanded. So what they did with that money is they're putting it into this free hunt to promote metal detecting. The day hunt, I believe there's going to be $10,000 worth of silver dimes there. It's in April. Just look it up, The Real Deal. If you're around New Jersey, I would recommend going. You don't have to go to the Sunday hunt. Once they get to 200 people, it's closed off. So I'm looking forward to that. Free silver.
It's open to anyone, or is it people in just residents?
No, it's anybody. I'm going. I live in New York. I'm going.
Okay.
It's open to anyone. That's how they're able to give it away. They can't just say it's only for certain people.
Rich is on Google Maps right now.
Yeah, Steel, New Jersey. It's not far from me. Maybe 45 minutes, an hour away. But I'm going.
Heck yeah, that sounds like a good time. Rich, awesome. What do you guys got big coming up this year?
We're trying to make another Virginia trip. We did a Civil War hunt down there this last year. Didn't do great, but we're trying to find another place down there. I might go to the one in Jersey there. We have a couple really good permissions coming up that we're really hopeful for. We're just waiting for the weather to break. Well, right now it's raining, so thank goodness. But it's rainy, ice and nasty, but still, can't wait for it to, clear out a little bit so we can try to get out here. We have some warmer days coming up, like in the 40s next week. So,
thank goodness.
Hopefully, it gives us enough just to get the ground a little bit thawed. I already broke one shovel this year. I'm not breaking another one. So,
yeah, that's the same.
I'm thinking it was okay. Going out in two inches of ice, and it broke it right in half. And I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" So,
it's the same thing with Nick and I. We've got we've got at least 3 really good permissions coming up that we have not been able to go to. Hopefully they don't change their mind and tell us no, but we've just been waiting for the right weather. And those type of hunts is what makes our channels. We've really been kind of, we've been pounding the same fields and the same spots for a while now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we did get lucky. We had one house a couple weeks ago, or it was just before the beginning of the end of the year last year. We had like 2 dozen of silvers come out of 1 yard, which was, it was insane.
Wow.
I don't know how that happens, but no one liked their change back then, so they just threw it out. And
Unbelievable.
Finding a place
that's
not detected has got to be fun. We've never had we've only had several multiple silver days around here. We're in an area that had been hammered. So
okay. Yeah,
So
it was a good day.
Rich, you said you started a while back. What was your first metal detector, and what do you use now?
My first metal detector was from Radio Shack, but that found a silver buckle, and it found some cool stuff. That's what kept me motivated to want to do it. Even when I got older, I was like, I've been wanting to get it, and I knew that I wanted to get a good detector, so I was waiting to do that. Then I got the Ace, or not the Ace, the AT Max, and then now I have the Equinox 800. So
awesome.
Both good machines.
Yep.
Yeah. So I enjoy both. Now my 8-year-old daughter's into it, so I gave her the AT Max. So,
yeah. Oh, that's a good one to start on.
I'll tell you, it's a little heavy for her, but you know, it's a good second machine if I ever go out. Like, you know, if she's not with me or whatever, I'll take both machines out, so I have them both with me. So
I always got that second machine. I started on a Technetics Eurotech Pro. It's just a cheap little $200 squeaker, you know. And my boy wanted to go with me, and he started going more and more. So for his 7th birthday this past year, I bought him the MindLab Go Find, and it folds up to like this big, you know. And we just throw it in the car and go. And he loves it. So
yeah, all three of us now have Equinoxes. We all three guys all have the Equinox 800. So it's nice. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah. You get the did you get the 6-inch coil?
We don't want sponsored yet. So no. No, I got the 2 of us have the 6-inch coil. I've used it once. I haven't used it yet. So like majorly anywhere. So
yeah, that little thing hammers them out too. You get in a tight yard with a bunch of garbage or something, a lot of iron, and yeah, man, I love it.
Oh yeah. You guys in Ohio, do you guys do door knocking, or is it a lot of fields?
We do a lot of fields in the wintertime. Our summertime permissions are not coming a lot from door knocking. We both have anxiety failure. We've both been shot down pretty much a ton. Our third party that digs with us, he has the ultimate ability to knock on doors, and so we don't do it very well. We're getting better at it. It's just that we were in an area that's been had a bad reputation for metal detectorists, and Lou is on the damn move.
Yeah, so the other guy that you see periodically in Shane's channel, he's not in any of mine. He's actually my wife's uncle, and I introduced Shane to him because he's blind in one eye, very low vision, and so Shane became his transport. And then they got to be buddies, and they got to hook up and everything. But this guy, he's got so much gall. He's kind of goofy and a little charismatic at the same time. You just can't help but like him. Military background, postal service background, and he just starts talking, and he doesn't let people give up. He's like that Girl Scout group in front of Walmart or Kmart, and they're like, "Buy our cookies," and you like feel bad for him. So you're like, "Here's $10."
All right, I'll take 10 boxes. Right? Yeah.
Right.
No, it's out of 3 of us. I think I'm the guy that I'll get the permissions. A lot of times we do the door knocking. It works better if I go by myself and try to do door knocking. Not as good. You know, it's a little harder when you're by yourself, but if you have someone else with you, it's a lot easier. I'm the talker. I can talk pretty much. That's why I'm on here. The other 2 guys are. We want to try to get all 3 of us together to do a live stream once, but you know, we're getting there. We were supposed to go on with what's her name? I don't know. She canceled her show tonight. She had a live stream that she was having. Yeah. We were supposed to go on with her tonight, and then it ended up not happening. So she ended up canceling. So
yeah, I went to log in. I saw that her stream was canceled. I don't know what happened up there, but I hope everything's well, Nancy. Hope you're doing okay.
Yeah. So I mean, it would have been nice to do that one, but I'm happy to be here.
This is our definitely nice meeting you, man. I don't think I've ever seen your channel. I've probably seen you in chats and stuff. So, but I got you subbed. I watched the video and I hit like, so they don't kick me from your sub list. And Lou, I subbed you again. I know I've subbed you once or twice already, but I had to go back in and do it again.
Hey, DK's in here from Adventures in Dirt. Hello. I know,
right? Yeah, that's a good story. So, so he picked one of my clips from one of my videos a while back. Awesome. It was called "Key to the School," and we went out and we found this old farm field. This farm field that had an old school on it, and it was my worst recording day ever. I had smudge on the lens. You couldn't see anything clearly, and everything just came out wrong. And he picks that video because I found this beautiful little skeleton. He picked that video to feature on his channel, and I'm great. I was so embarrassed. So god awful that day. I was embarrassed about it, but I was so happy and thankful that he actually picked something that I did. But yeah. Then I went back and I looked at the clip and I was like, oh my God, clean your lens.
DK's pretty awesome. He picked one of our videos once and it was pretty awesome. our next video is going to be pretty odd. I got the quinfecta in cents, which is not easy to get. So got the large cent, flying eagle, Indian head, wheat penny, regular cent. So all down in one hunt, which was, flying eagle was the hardest one to find. So
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, that's my next video, and that'll be a pretty awesome one. I'm pretty happy. Hopefully it turns out to be good. So
that's like pulling a royal flush, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly. So
Lou, while I'm thinking about it, I do have one more question for you.
Yeah.
Because you used to, I'm not sure which one, but I know you swung whites before you got the Equinox, right?
Yep.
What is the biggest difference between those two machines? Because I'm not a whites person. I've played with the Equinox quite a bit, but
Yep.
I really have never found the allure of the whites machine. So what was the difference, and what did you like, and what don't you like?
Okay. So I got the whites because I was gonna actually buy an AT Pro because at the time it seemed like Garrett was the machine to buy. All the big dogs. I don't know if it's because they were sponsored. They were all using the AT Pro, AT Max. So I was in a Christmas raffle at one of my clubs. I'm in 3 clubs, and I won the whites MX Sport. Luckily, I think I bought two $20 tickets. So I found most of my bucket list is with that machine. It's a great relic hunter. I actually found this is my oldest silver coin, this seated quarter, but it's burnt. It's from the 1860s. Can't really see it unless you put it under a scope, the date. Anyway, and my first large cent, like I said, it's good for relic hunting, but on the beach, it is atrocious, horrible. Once you black sand, wet sand, it just falses. You would have to put the sensitivity all the way down. You might as well not detect at all. And I was out with the crew in a busy beach, and they were behind me with the Equinox. I was going slow and low, and they got a bunch of jewelry that I walked over that I swung right over. So that's when I bought the Equinox. That was the turning point.
So I got one more that wants to come up here before we end today, and somebody I haven't had up here before. It's River Sticks Outdoors. Hello, sir.
What's going on, Lou?
Hello,
hey guys.
What's your first name, sir? I don't know it.
I'm sorry.
Your first name? I don't know it.
Tommy. I'm Tommy.
Tommy, it's nice to meet you. Hey,
guys.
real quick, nobody knows in here. Tell everybody a little bit about your channel.
Oh, it's kind of. I do a lot of metal detecting, but there's a lot of variety. Fly drone, scuba dive. I got the Nocta Macro Pulse dive. Planning to do some good stuff with that, hopefully. In the water. Full-time RV. So I'm a nomad. I don't know.
Just,
no biggie.
Just to get to do a lot of treasure hunting.
Yeah, I mean, I was out in Arizona, check out the gold. I've done some panning, sluicing.
But sounds like your time's occupied.
Yeah, but
and we lost him.
Oh no!
I caught him on one of Marlon's live streams once. He had somebody else with him, didn't he?
This is fun. Anytime you want me to come on, let me know. I love doing this.
Hey, so Thursday nights is the normal. This was just supposed to be the giveaway today, and that it kind of grew a little bit. I didn't expect a crowd. I really didn't. So I was glad to do.
Well, us at PA Relic Hunters, we appreciate you having us on and letting us come on. And it was nice meeting you, Indiana Towns.
Rich, take it on. Thank you, Shane.
See you guys, Shane.
Yep.
Nice to meet you guys.
You guys are welcome any Thursday to come up on the panel once we start beating up our guests. So
I have a lot of advice for YouTube, not metal detecting YouTube. I'm more savvy with the YouTube. So if you have any questions,
I do have one question. Ask me. When you have these live streams, does that count towards like your minutes and stuff?
100% it does. Hell yeah, it does.
Really? See, yes. I didn't know that.
Yes, it does. I actually got a lot of time coin roll hunting. I don't really do that at all unless there's, I don't know, nuclear fallout going on. I'm not staying home.
That's funny. All right, guys. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks, Rich. I appreciate it.
Nice meeting you,
we'll
sir.
See you.
All right. Anytime, bro. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, lost them both. Okay, I want
Well, yeah. Go
good
ahead.
There
to
we
get
go.
you back here for a minute.
But if you look,
Hey,
I just did a 60 seconds short about the thunderstorm we're currently having here, so you'll understand why we lost everything.
gotcha. Hey, everybody, check out River Sticks Outdoors. Just dropped a short. If you haven't subbed him up, please do. Somebody drop his link. It looks like he probably can't do that right now. Hey,
Now,
the other
I'm on the
thing,
phone.
the other thing I was going to get at was is that we're getting ready to close it down for the day.
No,
But
that's
I
fine.
want you to
I wanted to ask, Take It On. What's his channel?
Take it on.
Yeah,
Okay.
take it on his channel. It's so if you Google search or if you YouTube search, take it on all one word and then put channel after that, it'll show up first. You'll see a block.
Okay. Yeah, I've
But
been
I'm
trying
gonna.
to watch this since the very beginning, but our weather's been crappy, so it's been in and out.
so feel free if you want to Thursday night come on and be on once we get through our guest time on Thursday. Illinois Digger's our guest on Thursday, by the way. If you want to come
Right
in
on.
and be on the panel for a little while on Thursday, you're more than welcome anytime. Anybody that comes in here and wants to come up here is welcome to hang out, promote, ask questions, and have a good time, and mainly just get to know one another.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm going to try to get some good live footage from Florida Hunt 7, and I just found like 5 bucket listers in one day in Ocala, so
Wow.
I got some new properties, and you guys were talking about it's nice to find property that's never been hunted. I swear
Yeah.
to God, we spent 6 hours in about a 15 by 30-foot area, and 2 of us never ran out of signals.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, look forward to the footage. I'll make sure the link gets posted several times. Everybody in chat, please check out River Sticks Outdoors
But I appreciate you
because
having me on. I've been watching you since Nancy's. So
you got everybody in here. There's such a great community of people.
it is.
I feel like I'm starting to get to know all these people. I didn't like the idea of live streaming, and now I wouldn't trade it for the world because all these people I'm meeting, getting to talk to is fantastic. So
I
I'm
want
very
to say just one last thing, and I'll go. I saw a video today where they were talking about us small channels live streaming, and don't give up. Don't It's like, okay, I don't care if you're picking your nose and you want to live stream, do it. So I'm saying to say all the other channels, you want to do this stuff, just do it. Don't worry about what anybody else is saying. You know what I'm saying? Don't be worried about it. Don't be afraid of it. I mean, I'm a variety channel. I'm mostly metal detecting, but if somebody says anything, blow it off. You know what? If they don't like it, don't watch it.
right on.
Do your
That's
thing.
it.
Do your thing.
Amen
Thank
to
you.
that. It's nice meeting you, man.
You too.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you come back anytime. Thursday, you're more than welcome. We're only going to stream on Thursdays probably from here on out. But thank you very much for coming up. Anybody that came up today, after this is over, if you want to go back and check out the chat, everybody that was on here today, their link will be in the description.
I
And
appreciate that.
I expect everybody to kind of hang out with one another and come see me. I got a video that I'm filming this week in the snow, and then I
Nice.
might have that out next week. Don't know, but until we can dig, we're going to put them
I
out
look
on
forward to
Thursday.
that.
Yeah, Nick has got a couple more videos with his little Power Wheel build that he's doing for his kids. That
Oh,
thing is
nice.
mean. Check
I
that
look forward
out.
to
He
that too.
usually drops his videos on Sunday. Everybody that's in the chat, Mama, that was pretty funny. I'll take a cheat sheet with everybody's names because that list is starting to grow, exponentially. Everybody's getting on here, but we've been going way longer than I anticipated today. I want to thank everybody for their time, and I'm closing this thing out in about 5 seconds. Everybody that was here tonight, I appreciate you so much. You don't even know. I will see you
Thank
guys
you, everybody.
at 9 o'clock.
I just want to tell everybody I'm almost to 100. I'm like 4 away, so thanks for everybody that got in here and went over to my channel. Thank you very much.
Yep, that's what we'll be pushing. Hopefully he'll be there by Thursday. Everybody, thank you so much and good night.